Good evening, everyone. My name is George, and
I mean, this is. I don't need an introduction, but clearly this is amateur hour, so I'm going to have to introduce myself. I am David Dennis. I am the co-host of Silverball Chronicles on the Pinball Network, the Pinball History podcast, and clearly the better Tron player than George.
Clearly, man, I can't wait to see this intensity backed up throughout the rest of the night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Ski-Doo, Joel.
In fact, I'm going to get my tea. I have to battle with tea in my tea mug. It's actually too hot. I have to put it down.
You're battling with tea. I'm battling with Black Raspberry Monaco Cocktail, which is a mixed drink made with vodka and certified colors. I'm not sure the significance of that. But mine's
raspberry.
At 9%.
It's very, is that like a tart raspberry?
Very, very tart. Absolutely.
Yes. I'm drinking vanilla oolong tea.
Ooh. Long.
That's terrible. This
That
is the quality.
sounded fantastic.
This is why I'm here. I got to class this up.
Yes, yeah. Thank you for taking it up a notch. So tonight we're streaming on TPN, and we are battling on Tron. So we've got David Dennis, as he announced himself, from Silverball Chronicles, and I'm excited to see how this goes. We have, I think, quite the set of objectives to try and battle on this evening. Do you have any concerns about what we have coming up? None?
Nope.
Okay.
My only concern is that you're going to be sad.
I'm going to be sad.
You're going to have to call in tomorrow. You're going to be like, I can't come to work. I'm crushed.
Okay. That may actually happen. Just tomorrow, done. I end up drinking entirely too much, trying to get over the unhappiness of such a massive loss. And
it's tears.
Yeah,
it's the tears.
It's the tears. I love it. So, catching up with chat here: Joel, Ski-Doo, Bill from Memphis, Mark Silk, Matt Freeman, and Ski-Doo. Everybody, welcome.
Yeah, Bill from Memphis. Thank you very much. I enjoy making the podcast, mostly because it feeds my ego.
We actually dive into a little bit of that in the interview, but I'm going to save that for when we get to play that later. And what sucks is we had about 30 minutes of good conversation that I had to drop down to 5. And once
every minute is quality with me, George. Every minute.
It was really hard to decide. There's another thing I learned, which is that once you get David going, it's really hard to stop him. So it was really tough to try and winnow that down. Winnow, is that the right whittle? Man, can't think of the right word right now, and I can't ask Google to help me out. But anyway, to get that down to 5 minutes. But jumping back over to objectives, so we're going to start off with a high score game, and that's just to kind of get everything out. I actually haven't played Tron in probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I just moved it over here, cleaned it up, but kind of spaced actually putting a few games on it just to find it. That's totally going to work out to my benefit, I think. Then the first to start disc multi-ball. That's not too difficult. I think that's going to be a very, very quick round. After that, we have to complete 2 modes. And not start, but you actually have to complete them.
Like solid. Solid.
Yes, exactly. Solid.
I'm sorry. I thought that was what we were doing for all of them. So in the other modes, I shouldn't.
Well,
like any of the other ones, I shouldn't complete them.
For Sea of Simulation, there's no reason to complete them. You just have to start those modes.
I usually just complete them anyway. But if you just want me to bring it down a bit, that's fine.
Okay. Then there's Light Cycle Multiball, so the first one to start it. Next up is Quora Multiball, first one to start it. Then the fun one after Sea of Simulation, which we'll switch to 5 balls for, is Light Cycle and Quora Multiball. You got to bring them both in. You have to have them both actively running.
Ooh, that's hard.
That is tough. Next up after that is Start Gem, which to me, for whatever reason, is the toughest thing I think on this entire board, which requires you hit this crazy shot right here 3 times.
Isn't it a great feeling though when it
yeah,
it hits it and it just kind of curves in, it just
very satisfying. To me, it's similar to the O shot on Jurassic Park, or nailing the katana ramp shot on Deadpool. Like I feel really good when I hit that. And I was on objectives, not this. After that, it is complete 3 modes, and then the last one is to light extra ball. Which, now that I say that, I actually don't remember how to light extra ball. I know that the last time I did this, Dave Johnson
I think it's 8 on the main ramp.
Okay, you just hit the ramp a lot on the left ramp, or is it the inner ramp?
It's the left ramp.
Left ramp. Okay, cool. That's our objectives. We have a hard stop at a few minutes before, I think it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to get as far as we can and keep score, and whoever has the highest score at the end, that's who wins and walks away with the trophy. Now, David, did you know that there is an actual trophy for Iron Pinball?
I wouldn't show up for anything but a real trophy. So
it is a graphic, an emblem that keeps track of all the times you win on Iron Pinball, and you get to display that proudly as you stream or do anything else, and it lets you know that you were an Iron Pinball champion at some point.
Physical? It's not
no,
physical?
it's not a physical. Now, for the drinking streams I do out in Colorado, for the drinking streams, there's always a physical trophy. So we need to get you out here for those, I feel like, at some point.
Colorado?
Yes. Yeah, Colorado's the best.
It's in mountain time. That's forever away.
It really is. Wow. So what time zone are you in? Because I was kind of blown away by the fact that you were in a time zone I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I'm in Atlantic time. So that's Halifax. It's -4 GMT. So that puts me 1 hour ahead of Eastern time. So it is currently 9:15 where I'm at, where it's 8:15 Eastern, which is really the best time zone of all
Eastern?
time zones.
I posted an article that would argue with you there, because Mountain Time Zone is supposed to be the best.
It's because you all have to start your day early and then you end early.
Well, that's only if we care about interacting with Eastern Time Zone people. Then it seems
everything's
early.
in the Eastern Time Zone. The New York Stock Exchange, the Toronto Stock Exchange, hockey starts at the Eastern Time Zone. All the prime time stuff starts at the Eastern Time Zone. SNL starts on the Eastern Time Zone.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, you're right. There's a lot of things that start at Eastern Time. And speaking then of starting in Eastern Time, David, are you ready?
I was born ready, George.
You were born ready. So this first objective is just a high score game. There's no timing on it whatsoever. Feel free to hit the start button. I'm assuming you're at 3 ball. Play your extra balls. This is just a game. Go for as high of a score as you can.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so I pull the plunger. Is that how this works?
That is typically how we start a game. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. I'm going to hit the cool fight button.
Fight.
And let's plunge away.
Oh, I'm sorry I went too early on that.
That's... Not saying it. Ice Ski-Doo says, only Colorado folk try to write articles proclaiming the superiority of mountain time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ice Ski-Doo knows. You're in Maine, I think. And
yes.
he certainly knows that that's the way to go. Look at that backhand onto that ramp.
All right, got the recognizer open. I'm now going to try to advance Quora here. I got to find that shot.
So he goes for disc multi. That's interesting. Oh,
yeah.
I got the Quora, but it bounced through. We're not Quora gems. Oh no.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
I cannot find Quora at all right now. This is, oh, there we go. I'll take that.
Yeah. Into there. The best part is when you get that recognizer down, you can get into gem. Because it gives you that little extra.
It gives you that little extra oomph to hit gem, or just extra points?
No, it's when the recognizer's down, you get a little more space.
Oh, that's a good point.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I got one more shot before I get into disc multi-ball.
Now, you did you did put your tilt bob back in like I requested, right?
That's a really good question. I actually haven't checked the tilt bob. I am checking. Kirk Hobbs is pointing out that the 60 FPS on your camera is really, really struggling right now.
Yes, so we identified that earlier, and the quality of the camera is very good, but the it's only coming out at 30 because I had to run my player cam through this utility for Canon, and it's really not having a good time. That is all on me.
No, in this instance, actually, it's the playfield cam that is currently struggling. Yep.
Really? Should I check it?
I can't imagine anything would have changed on that, and this is perfect because I just drained.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but you're at 5 times my score. Mark, by the way, is saying it's 1:14 a.m. in the UK. This is clearly worth staying up for. I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah, let me check something on my side as well. Hold up.
Okay. I would just hate to not have the prime experience here.
Yeah, we just had it confirmed working really well at 60 FPS. Oops. So that is coming through good. That's working swimmingly over there. And I'm assuming on your side, you would have had to have made a pretty significant change for it not to come through at 60. It says it's coming through at 60.
Is the internet coming through fine? Like, am I pixelating?
No, you're not pixelating at all. Like the image quality is there without issue.
All right. Well, let's keep going.
Okay, we'll keep going.
And we'll see if it clears up a little bit. It's all my neighbors watching the adult movies.
All right. Minnesota Prodigy, welcome, Kirk Hobbs. The ball's just jumped. Yeah, I definitely saw it that when it was happening. We don't want you to blame it on a dodgy camera.
Yeah, very good. Click the flippers. There you go. All right, let's go. Oh, look at that. I found Flynn. It was so nicely hidden. Killing me.
All right. Kirk Hobbs wants to make sure that David's glass is on right now.
Oh, my glass is never on. Glass is for losers.
All right.
I hate when it comes out of the recognizer there. Have you ever had a ball just come flying out of there, George, and just smash off the wood on the side of the cabinet?
No, I have not. Hey, Amy, thank you so much for liking the stream. Oh, hey, I got a gem shot. I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that as... Oh, no! Oh man, double drain.
Shoot this friggin' recognizer.
All right, I'm on ball 3 at 8 million right now. It looks to me like you're at 13.
Worst is... Oh, no! Oh, look at that. Pulls it out of the fire. See, now the recognizer is down after that atta-ball, right? So if I can get a nice, slow, steady... Yeah! I got a couple of seconds here. I got it. Oh, I missed it.
Give me that back, please. Nope, I'm not gonna get that back. Whew, I gotta find Quora. I have not found Quora successfully at all right now. I've completed Zeus, I've started Clue, Gem, and Flynn.
I shit the bed here on disc. Got disc going, but I was playing like Joel Engelberth on a GNR. Terrible. Not getting anything. I'm just flailing away here.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll take that. Oh my gosh. And drain. I think you might have this, sir. I'm gonna switch over to Focus the Challenger. What do you got? You're at 18. I ended at 13.
Ooh.
Nicely done. First game definitely goes to you, sir. So Challenger gets 1.
I still have another ball. Should I play that one?
Nah, you can drain it out. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out, though. David pulling an Amber Heard maneuver.
What do you mean, like I pooped on the thing here?
You said, I think you. What did you mention that you shit the bed on?
No, yes, I did. Very good. 20. That's a solid 20. I'm happy with that. I'm good.
Yes.
That's good. Thanks. Thank you, George. Good night.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. George Costanza that one and just walk away.
Yeah, I got my Timberlands on. Makes me seem taller.
Okay. Wow. I need to stop hunching over. Yeah. There we go. I'm obviously taller. Anytime it's weird. Anytime I feel like I hang out with pinball people, I am always the shortest person. I don't.
5'9". What are you? Are you 6'10"?
5'10".
You're not 6'10".
No.
Yeah, so we're the same. We're the same height.
Yeah. Okay. Switching over to objectives here. All right, first one's done. Well played, sir. Hopefully you don't get too many more of those. So the next one should go pretty quick. This is getting to disc multi-ball.
Quickest.
The quickest person to get to disc multi-ball. And we have a very special countdown. Are you familiar with the Iron Pinball special countdown to say plunge?
No.
Okay,
there's a timer.
Yeah, there's a timer, but it's one that Manu invented for us a while back, actually. So it's going to be a series of lines, and at the end I'll say plunge away, and at that point you can plunge away. Yes.
So we don't plunge on 3, we plunge on plunge away.
Yes, correct. Excellent. Great clarification.
I just want to make sure that you get the best opportunity.
Yeah, no. Thank you. I want the best opportunity. Evidently, I need the best opportunity. So first one. Oh, and as soon as you start it, you got to yell it out.
As soon as I start.
Yeah, as soon as you start disc multi-ball.
Should we have special like words or noises when we start it? Should we come up with our own custom word?
Asking me to define a safe word? Is that what you're getting at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My safe word is pineapple.
Well, no. How about I make up a safe word for you and you can make one up for me?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So you can make one up for me. Go ahead.
I mean, yours is got to be tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery. Very good. Yours is Joel Sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
Joel sucks.
Joel Sucks.
Yes. Okay, let's do it then. I'm gonna count down if you want to get a ball into the plunger lane.
So
by
if I
hitting
drain
start.
out, if we go through 3 balls and it just ends up in a wreck,
Yes.
you go again, right? Okay, good.
Yeah, you can start again, but realize that at that point, if for whatever reason I'm really slow to start and you go through your 3 balls and start again, if I'm able, even later than you, but still able to achieve starting disc multi-ball on my first game, I would win.
Yeah.
I would have to drain out as well, and then you would win immediately afterwards.
Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. I
Okay.
just want to be on the up and up here. I know that this is a very prestigious streaming platform here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right, let's do the thing. So I'm going to do the countdown, and you've got. Have you hit the start button? Do you have a ball ready to go? You do. All right.
Ready to roll.
Here's the countdown. Feel the rhythm. Do the thing. Eat the stuff. And here's your bling. Plunge away.
Fight.
So intense. So intense. So much intensity. What was it, Dad?
Hey, I got one shot.
Okay. I found the ramp. That's good.
Right? Oh, I got a second shot.
Oh, I don't think
And-
I got credit for that one.
I got the third.
I
4.
just drained out. I just drained out. Uh-oh.
All right, that was a really crazy backhand there.
I think I have a bad switch.
Well, I just drained my first ball. Wait a second, so you're not registering shots in the recognizer?
Some of them.
Okay.
I think I just shot it twice. If somebody in chat would let me know. But I'm pretty sure I hit it. No, I got that one. So that target working.
Kirk Hobbs, no excuses, please.
There you go. Tomfoolery.
What?
Oh, no, you got to start the multi-ball.
You have to
right?
start the multi-ball. I'm like, oh my god.
Damn it. Sorry. You got all excited there.
Okay, I got one shot on the recognizer.
Oh, pilot error. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Terrible.
3 shots. Oh no, missed that one.
I'm feeling a little bit of the pressure here.
Oh no, don't feel any pressure. This is...
I didn't expect somebody of your caliber to give me some pressure here.
What am I at? What am I at? I think I need like 3 more shots. What was the thing I have to yell out?
Joel sucks.
Joel sucks. I can't find the recognizer shot. Oh no.
Oh my god. Boy, I got
my-
that. We should friggin' have a challenge as to how many times I can hit that friggin' grommet up there.
Right? There we go. All right. How many more do I need? 2 more. 1 more. Last shot. Joel
no.
sucks. Joel sucks. Yes, I got a point. I will take a point.
Damn it.
David Dennis and his mind games. Dr. Curly Tech, welcome to the stream.
That was an easy one, too. I really blew that. Damn it.
I'm taking my point.
The high score one was going to be hard, but that ended up...
That ended up being super easy for you. You threw up 18 million like it was nothing on ball 2.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's something wrong with one of those targets.
I am so
But it's not the
sorry.
targets that was the problem. It was getting it into the recognizer once I had it down, so it didn't really matter.
I definitely missed, I think, about 6 or 7 shots on that.
More than that. Oh, it was terrible.
Mr. Dennis. Wait, is your last name Dennis? I always assumed
It is.
that was your middle name. Oh, wow.
Nope. I have 2 first names. It's fantastic. It is
Okay.
not annoying in any way. I grew up my whole life like that. People will call me Dennis. They call my dad Dennis, or they get it backward. It's not a big deal. I know some people are very like, oh no, my name is Tanya. It's not Tanya. It's like people are very upset about those things. I don't care.
Yeah. All good. Yeah, how
Could
you
be
pronounce
worse.
Yeah.
But I will cry myself to sleep later because you thought that.
Because I thought that Dennis was your middle name? Wait, do you have a middle name that is also a first name? Do you have 3 first names?
I have 2 middle names. It's Leighton Lee. So I mean, I guess they all could be first names.
They're all first names. That's great. You have 4 first names.
Yeah.
That's great. Here, I'll even things up. I'm a third. So
Okay.
I am
You're George Fisher the Third.
Yes, I am.
Do you sometimes like sit in like a wingback chair and go like? Do you ever do that?
No. But let me tell you my middle name because that makes it so much worse. It's George.
Tenfold.
No, Chloe. Richard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So George Richard Fisher the Third. Exactly. Yeah. I should be sitting in a chair. Sorry, what's that style of chair?
Wingback chair.
Wingback chair. You have a wingback chair, don't you? Yeah, right there. Exactly. Show us what you're talking about. When oh nope, now you're out of frame. You almost lost it. Sorry, we're in vertical, not horizontal.
Oh, on the other chair. Oh, this
Yeah.
is I have 2 wingback chairs.
You have 2 of them.
Like a gentleman.
Yes. Dr. I love it.
I gotta put my pillow back. My work. There.
Also, okay, here, new question for you, and this is important. You did forget your tea when you went and sat in your wingback chair. New question for you. I noticed you have wood floors. Do you wear shoes on the wood floors?
Well, it's more for the comfort because that 1% of comfort will make all the difference.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read a book one time and it said just try to do things 1% better.
Wow.
So now I'm up to like 3% trying. So it's fantastic.
I want to clip that and make that your entrance into the streams everywhere. I'm now 3% better.
Look at this, Dr. Curly Tech. Why is David mirrored? Is it representing the Canadian environment? Very good. It's not like Australia. It's not like I'm upside down like Dr. John or something. But
Nice. Insanity
just a
Falls,
question.
welcome. I have
Yes,
heard that
thank you.
toilets don't actually flush counterclockwise in Australia. They flush the clockwise, I guess. Also, a cool word for counterclockwise is widdershins. I also fun little bit of word stuff.
Really?
Yeah, widdershins, which was a term I feel like I associated with witches, and it turns out it just means counterclockwise. I'm a Coriolis effect denier.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He is a Coriolis denier. I don't even know if I said that right.
I'm sure it's fine. Hey guys,
what's your favorite episode of Silverball Chronicles?
my favorite episode was probably the one where you focus. Actually, it was like 3 or 4 episodes. I feel like you focused on Steve Ritchie. But it was
That's a
the
cop-out.
mullet episode.
You wouldn't even. All you have to know is the history podcast about pinball, and somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, it's the Steve Ritchie one."
No,
Oh, yeah.
the mullet, the mullet episode.
Yeah, that was the first one. That was our pilot, and it was a bit rocky. Because I had a different vision, sort of as the big, when you start out a podcast. I think
Wait,
it's probably
the
like a
mullet
spring.
years was your first episode? Because I don't
That was
feel
the
like
first episode. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So we did that episode, and I was expecting it to be a little more silly, and it is. I'm the silly one. Ron's the straight man, and the relationship has naturally evolved. So the quality of the banter has gotten better. So that first episode, the second episode, by the time we get to like number 4, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is really
flowing.
doing well. I'm really happy.
Cool. Yeah, you
But there's
and
3
Ron.
Steve Ritchie episodes. 3.
Yeah, there was three Steve Ritchies.
Yeah, so the mullet ears, which is the first episode, the beginning, all the way up until like high speed era, and then after that, it's after the mullet, then it's Return to Stern. So
Okay.
it's kind of like his Bally Williams days, and then his Stern years. And I met Steve Ritchie at Pintastic, and I let him know that he has the highest rated episode of Silverball Chronicles, and he was happy to hear that, as I would expect he would be.
Okay. Was that because the word mullet was in 2 episodes, do you think? Or was that actually because of Steve Ritchie?
Geez, I saw the other day, I think mullets are back. Do you know that?
They are definitely back. It's a thing. It's weird also, like the high-waisted mom jeans are back, which
Yeah.
I thought was weird because it's funny, I remember about 3 years ago being in a place saying, I think the 80s are making a hard comeback. And I was talking with a friend of mine, and she was adamant that she's like, there's no way the high-waisted jeans are going to make a comeback. And they have. They're the single most popular jeans right now.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Kirk Hobbs says that he learned the most from the J-pop episode. And to be honest, I actually learned a lot from the J-pop episode.
Okay.
Like, I didn't get much. I didn't have a whole lot to start with, and then I sort of did some Googling and some searching and things, and I got some good quality stuff there. I was pretty happy.
That's interesting. Is that the episode you've learned the most from, or is there a different episode where you feel like you had that, oh my God, this is what really happened?
So there's 2 things that still stick with me. One of them is the episode that I did about Pinball 2000 and how that came about, and how J-pop actually had his own version of Pinball 2000.
Oh, wow.
And George Gomez and Pat Lawler basically said, this thing is garbage, it's going to sink us. So then that's when they came up with that projectory hologram technology in Pat Lawler's garage.
Really?
Yeah, so I was really surprised at sort of the backstabbing. Although it's not really backstabbing, it's basically like, we need to save this company and this guy's going to sink us. So there was like some hurt feelings there. So that was really good. The other one is Steve Kirk. Do you know who Steve Kirk is?
No, I do not.
Steve Kirk is the designer behind Stars at Stern.
I have that 2 over here. Does it say his name on here?
Yeah, down by the flippers, I think. Yeah.
Nope.
So Steve, no?
His
It's
name
it's
is-
on there somewhere.
It's
After
got it.
this?
Oh, there it is. It's on the playfield. Designed by
Yeah.
Steve Kirk. There it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Steve Kirk, he designed Stars. He did 8-ball or 9-ball at Stern. He did Gamatron, which was a conversion kit, which is sort of like Flight 2000. And he was a tournament player back in the day. He died homeless and penniless, and he would come to Expo to sign things, and people had no idea that he was down and out, and they would like get autographs and fawn over him and whatever, and then he would go back to the homeless shelter.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. So he
Terrible.
did Stars, Meteor, 9-ball. It's the same designer who did all 3 of those games, and I'm guessing even
Yeah.
more after that. Oh, nice. Insanity
and-
Falls commenting on Meteor. Yeah.
Yeah, and he made that Kirk post in the middle, which was the post between the flippers. Now, a Kirk post is slightly higher than most posts, and you can actually bounce pass from one flipper right
You
to the
can,
other.
yeah. You just let it go, and it rolls, hits it, and bounces over to the other side. So is Ron a massive Steve Kirk fan? Asks Dr.
Oh
Turbotek.
yeah. Ron Hallett, my co-host, he's got an amazing collection of classic Sterns, and he does like Steve. Everybody likes Steve Kirk, right?
Wait a
Apparently
second.
he was difficult to work with.
Oh.
Which is a trend amongst designers in general.
Wait a second.
But
Did Steve
pretty good
Kirk
dude.
also do Swords of Fury? Because I'm about to
Yes.
lose it.
And
Really?
he did. I think he either did Swords of Fury or he was like right there, number 1, number 2 on Swords of Fury. He also helped with a game in Bally called Truck Stop,
Okay.
which was technically his last game, and I think he worked with Dennis Nordman on that. But I'd have to look up. I'd have to nerd up and look at that.
Okay.
It's a good dude.
Good dude. Swords of Fury. Swords of Fury is that game I've always wanted to own, but I know I would get bored of it,
Terrible.
and I need a large.
terrible.
But I do think Swords of Fury, if it gets a code update with these version 2 games that are coming out, I think has the greatest opportunity to be turned into something really, really fun. It's the
I don't know.
repetitive nature
If
of
I
that
were
game.
in that era, I would definitely want a more of a high speed. The original high speed. Oh man, what a great pin that is.
But
Even
it's based
even
on cars.
even Black Knight 2000. Although it's right flipper all day.
It's
It's
all day
still
right
great.
flipper.
It's
So-
still great.
I had Black Knight 2000, by the way. That's another game that could really use an updated rule set on it. I had it, I kept it for 2 weeks and then sold it. Realized that I had pitched it as steep as I possibly could, buttered up the play field. It was moving as fast as possible, and I ended up playing one game and putting up something like 20 or 30 million, and eventually just like drained out because I was getting bored.
That's what Ryan. That's what Ron had said. Ron was the same thing. He was like, it's a great game, whatever, but once you get to a certain level, it's just you're just playing it and playing it and playing it. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm still not quite there when it comes to my playing ability, even though I did finish 90 in the Silver Ball Rumble at Pintastic.
Congratulations, by the way.
Pretty big deal. Top
Big deal.
51%. 50%. Top 50%.
So
So it's like 180. Big deal. I'm a big deal. Don't know if you know that or not.
I do. In fact, to the point where we took some time and did an interview. I would love to show that now. We've hit on so many different fun topics about the podcast and about
Jeez,
of
we've been
course,
doing
your
this
number
for
90.
45 minutes.
Yeah. So let's take a quick second. I'm going to go get a beer. So this is perfectly timed, or a drink, I should say. I can't drink beer anymore. And we're going to show off this quick interview. It's roughly about 5 minutes. It was really difficult to get it down to 5 minutes because Dave is a really cool person to talk to. But we'll be right back. What made you want to commit to something like a podcast that requires so much investigation?
I really enjoy history. I have a history background. I actually did my undergraduate with a major in history and criminology. So I've spent a lot of time researching, spending a lot of time in libraries. So I find that kind of fun and engaging. I have to say, pinball is a lot more exciting because it's a topic that I really enjoy. However, when you're as good as I am at creating content, it just flows.
What kind of editing process do you typically go through for your podcasts?
Yeah, editing is probably the most difficult part when it comes to actually editing the conversation between Ron Hallett and I, because you got to make it sound like it flows very well. But in fact, it's actually cut up quite a bit. We spend a majority of I spend the majority of my time actually working on the scripting. So people can't really tell that there's a lot of scripting to Silver Ball Chronicles. But if you were to look at the show notes that I developed, they're about 5,000 words each episode. So that comes out to about 3 hours worth of chit chat, which I can edit down to about 2 or 2.5 hours.
What got you into pinball?
Yeah, so I used to play pinball when I was 5 or 6, when I would travel on vacation from my province of New Brunswick to Prince Edward Island. We used to take the ferry across, and there would often be pinball machines in the arcade on the ferry. How I ever played pinball on a boat, no idea. But of course, pinball collapsed and died, and I hadn't heard of it until till 2018. At that time, I was on vacation in Nova Scotia, and I got a flat tire on my way back from a convention. So I had to spend an extra night in Halifax. When I was there, the hotel I stayed at had an old arcade like the ones we used to have when we were a kid. And it had a lot of those old machines. And it was like, wow, I can't believe these things are still around. And then, a quick Google search turns up, locals here in my own city that have pinball machines and host tournaments. And then it spiraled out of control.
Awesome. That's a really cool story. Here's a good one. What podcast do you listen to?
Sure. Let me crack out my phone here. I'll just take a look at some of the podcasts I listen to.
Okay.
I have a very eclectic mixture, I think, of the podcasts that I do here. I listen to The Checkered Flag, which is the BBC Formula One F1 podcast, and Box of Neutrals out of Australia, which is an F1 podcast. I listen to almost everything on TPN because Zach Meddy makes me. Pinball Profile with Jeff Teolis is a pretty regular listen. I listen to an interesting Canadian podcast called Taggart and Torrens.
Okay.
Listen to Slam Tilt Podcast, which is my co-host Ron Hallett and Bruce Nightingale's podcast. Listen to Meet the Press and State of the Union every Sunday morning. Podcast Beyond, which is the PlayStation podcast, and I'll often listen to the NPR Politics podcast.
And I've seen some of your videos on Facebook. What is it that you do for a living?
Yeah, so in my real life, I'm a retirement planner, financial planner, if you will, an investment broker, insurance broker. So I encompass quite a few things, but what I do is I help our clients live their dreams by providing them with advice, education, and organization around their life matters and anything with a dollar sign.
Where did the feud between you and Joel start?
Well, it's no secret, George, that Joel is the worst person in pinball. I don't know if it ever actually just started somewhere. I think it's just a natural thing when somebody is just a horrible human being that you try to let other people know so that they can avoid that trap.
Okay, Joel's a trap. Got it. What type of cookie best describes you?
Oh, the best type of cookie that describes me is like a gluten-free cookie, because I'm celiac, which is just the worst. It's got like chocolate on the bottom and a cookie on top. It's so good. It's like a graham cracker. So
Does that
great.
kind of cookie have a name? You've got me all intrigued now.
Yeah, I gotta go get the box now.
Oh, okay.
I was cutting it. Check this out. Okay, here we are. This is a gyar. It's got an umlaut. I don't know what an umlaut does, but it is dipped chocolate cookies made with butter and sea salt. I didn't want to seem like an elitist here.
Right.
I'm a man of the people, George. Not like Joel, that piece of garbage.
Welcome back. Hopefully now, at this point, honestly, Dave, you have Silverball Chronicles, and for people who listen to your podcast, they've probably learned quite a bit about you. I don't imagine we really came across anything crazy with the exception of maybe the cookie question in our interview. But hopefully you guys have learned something. I did. I think Dave is fantastic, despite everything that Joel says negative about him.
And I we've all learned that I don't know how to use an umlaut. So
I also have no idea, and I named my child Zoe, which I think in many different spellings has an umlaut. I'm just like, I don't care. I'm American. I'm just gonna say it how I want. I don't need grammar or punctuation. Yeah, America, exactly. Kirchhoff says you use an umlaut to pick up dog poop. Man. So Lane Bryant saying, I'm gonna let you finish, but Silverball Chronicles is the best pinball podcast of all time. I'm so glad to hear that.
Thanks, Lane. Thank you so much. And I do listen to Insanity Falls. I just didn't want to go through all the podcasts that I listen to. I also left out all the political ones I listen to, and I'll just leave that up to you guys to figure those out. Didn't want to get all political because I get angry emails to silverballchronicles@gmail.com about my leftist Canadian agenda.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I've gotten a few of those.
Okay. Well, political agendas aside, are you ready for the next objective?
Absolutely.
All right. In this one, we have to complete 2 modes, and we're going to go back to our safe words, which would be tomfoolery and Joel sucks.
Yes.
And the first one to complete 2 modes yells that out and gets the point. Now,
Gotta be super jackpots. Gotta be completed.
there's it just like Zeus, you have to hit the Zeus targets and then hit the Zeus targets again, right?
Right.
Or,
But it has to be solid.
but it has to be
2
solid.
modes
Yes.
solid.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
Exactly. And that is these modes here in the middle. We've got Flynn, Gem, Clue, Zeus, Quora, Disc Multiball, Light Cycle, the Recognizer, Tron. And Tron, I think you just have to spell Tron. I'm guessing
Yeah.
Flynn is
left side.
probably the easiest to complete
Yep.
because you just have to hit that one target. Gem is tough. Clue, honestly, to me is super tough. I'm thinking I would go Flynn and Zeus. Do you have a thought on that?
I think I would go. Although Zeus can be good, this E target here is deadly. I might go Recognizer.
Oh, Recognizer and Flynn, right? You just have to hit the Recognizer 3 times.
Yeah. As long
Okay.
as it's working. So keep an eye out on that right side target. I don't think it's working.
Okay. Sir, do you have a ball in the shooter lane? Are you? Oh, yes, I can hear it. I heard it. I see it. We are now ready to go. I'm going to count us down. Feel the rhythm. Do the thing. Eat the stuff. And here's your bling. Plunge away.
Fight.
Cool, 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 cool. I got a ball save out of that. Kind of wasn't paying attention for a second.
I did not get a ball save out of my left knee. I should have shoved up. I shoved sideways. Boy, if I had a nickel every time I've heard that.
All right, so I've got Recognizer done. I just have to hit Flynn. And I think that just moves around, right? Oh, I actually have to hit Flynn's arcade. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And so now Flynn should be started, and I let it drain. I can see Flynn. It's on the. Oh no. Oh no. Please give me that back. Nope, there goes ball 2. Where is Flynn?
I gotta go for the Tron targets here. Because I'm not gonna be able to. Oh no! Brutal. So I got my Recognizer. I gotta get down the arcade. Yes! Okay. There we go. That's 2. Tomfoolery.
All right, you got that. I could not, for the life of me, find where that shot went. Where is it? All I have is
to get into Flynn's arcade is not easy. You got to go in through the pops by accident, or you got to plunge it again. So that's why I started going for the Tron targets.
That makes sense.
And then I drained out, and I was able to get back through there.
Okay, you got that, sir. Challenger hits it 2-0. Insanity Falls okay, but who has the better lighting job?
Oh, well, it's clearly George Fisher.
I don't know if you
How
know
many lights
this.
you got going on there? I got 2 lights.
I have
and then
one.
And I got my little thing back here.
Okay, so I've got the Pin Stadium Extremes on the playfield here. That's these
A
guys.
sponsor, are they not?
They are not a sponsor.
Well, then we don't talk about those, George.
But we also don't
Those
have a
amazing
competitor.
Pin Stadium Extremes.
And then I've got 2 LEDs on the playfield after that. So the Pin Stadium Extremes, and then 2 additional LEDs at varying levels of like a yellow light versus bright white light.
Yes.
Dave, are those
Insanity Falls, are those purple lights under here? No, they're not. These ones are, they're just like they're blue, but they're coming through purple. They're pretty cool. It looks good. It's because I don't have a fancy ass camera like George.
Pop pizzazz, says Lane Bryan. Okay. If you had a nickel for every time that you said you probably have 77 cents in US dollars after the exchange.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not enjoying U.S. exchange rate at the moment. Usually, when oil goes up, so does the Canadian dollar. Although it's not happening this time. We're a petrodollar, and it's really, really annoying.
Oh. All right, you got me 2-1. And at this point, I want to talk. Speaking of sponsors, which came up somewhat recently, I'm going to use that as a segue. I want to walk through really quick our different sponsors here for. Wait a second.
Wait for it.
The Pinball Network. We have Comet Pinball, who you should go to for all of your pinball lighting needs. Hashtag.
I have gone to other pinball lighting folk.
Okay.
And I'm not particularly happy.
Okay.
So I have replaced a lot of my pins lights with the Comet ones, and I couldn't be happier. Honest to God, I don't know why I would ever buy any other one. The price is right, and they've got all the variety. I got the trough light in here. This is not shilling, honest to God. These are Comet LEDs.
Oh, awesome. I haven't done any changes to Tron, but let's see. I've purchased through a few different companies, and then Ryan Wanger and Comet Pinball are out here in Colorado. So I've gotten to know Ryan Wanger through tournaments, let's say like Dory Hill, and all kinds of different ways in which I met Ryan. And I started and haven't stopped purchasing all of my like incandescent to LED upgrade kits through Comet. So yeah, I can't say enough positive things about Comet. Next up
now,
is...
Have you seen the Batman 66 Measle mod kit that they have?
Which kit?
So they've got this really cool kit, goes on the spinner of the big carousel thing on Batman 66. Man, I'm a big fan of Measle mods.
Oh, wait a second. Is that the Batmobile spinner you're talking about that goes on that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I have seen that, and when I had a Batman 66, I had it. It was fantastic. That is...
I'm a big I would have a Batman 66, but I'm waiting for a different pin that hopefully will be out this fall or winter. So I'm in a holding pattern, but I would have a Batman 66 if I could. I love that game.
It's a really fun game, and some of the best...
You gotta get the mods for it.
You gotta get the mods, and the theme immersion in that game is just... It's top-notch. George Gomez hit it out of the park with that weird carousel spinning thing. And
Measle mods makes it.
Yes. Has all of the fantastic mods associated with that. Next up is Scorbit. Scorbit it comes standard on Jersey Jack Pinball. If you want to put your old games, your really old games, your new games, and even your new games online, Scorbit is the way to do it. Like I said, come standard with JJP. I have one on my Total Nuclear Annihilation, and it's a great way for operators to gain remote access and figure out what issues or get notified when issues pop up on pinball machines, access audit information remotely. And as a streamer, I have access to their Discord and their development team, and I can do fun things like integrate my lighting system with modes as they're changing live in Total Nuclear Annihilation. It is absolutely fantastic. I can't recommend Scorbit enough to put all of my essentially like everything online where possible. With the one exception.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry?
I've never seen a Scorbit. I have seen it. I haven't seen it like in person. I've seen them use it on tournament streams, which was really cool, where it will automatically collect that information for them. That was pretty awesome. But it being standard on a Jersey Jack pinball machine is just another reason that a company like Scorbit is really raising the bar, because they're integrated there. Plus, you can take it to any of your other pins. Great system. I would have one if I had more than one pin.
Right. And on that note, then, speaking about more pins, Stern Pinball made the game that we're playing here tonight, which is Tron. And this was this 2013?
No, 2000, yeah, probably.
I think it was
No.
2000. Man,
11?
Was it 2011? I'd believe it. I'd be fine with 2011 or 2013, but Stern is the company that kept Pinball going when all of the other companies went out of business. They also have Insider connected. So Stern games now come standard with a way to put your pinball machine online, download firmware automatically, handle achievements, and most recently global leaderboards associated now with 2 different games, which is Rush and Godzilla. Next up is speaker light kits. Now, I was introduced to speaker light kits at Expo, and that's this one over here. There we go. Speaker light kits at Expo. It was fun because we had a TPN booth, and just outside of the TPN booth was the Flippin' Out booth, and the Flippin' Out booth had a premium Godzilla, but I didn't know that it was a premium Godzilla. I thought it was the LE. So when I walked up to it, I'm like, oh wow, this is fantastic. Not realizing that the only difference between the premium and the one that I had walked up to was the speaker light kit's flames, the flame package
so
specifically
awesome.
for Godzilla. It's so cool. So
I've never seen a speaker light kit like really nail it, and that is beyond cool.
It is so, yeah, it's rad. So if you want a quick, inexpensive way to turn essentially a premium into something that anybody could walk up to and think they are playing the absolute best version of a pinball machine, do it. Speaker light kits. Next up is Pinball Photos, another TPN sponsor. If you want to upgrade your game room, your bedroom, other people's bedrooms with some really fantastic art.
Oh, what is going on here, George? Other people's bedroom.
Other people's bedrooms, whomever you think needs pinball content and artwork, Pinball Photos is where it's at. They not only do artwork to hang on your walls, but you can also get cases for your phones and also mats to play games like Magic the Gathering, and have it all be completely pinball focused. So use Pinball Photos if you're interested in picking up any pinball related art. Next up, the penultimate.
I got a nightlight at Pintastic.
You did?
Yeah, there was a nice Pinball Photos booth there. I got a nightlight. Very
I
cool.
didn't know they did night lights. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The penultimate sponsor here on our list is Flippin' Out Pinball. That is Zach and Nicole Meny. I've been through several distributors before I came across Zach, and I haven't gone away from Zach. Zach's fantastic. Zach and Nicole both. They're super responsive. Feel free to call Zach on his cell phone late at night and on weekends. And
now you can do Greg as well.
And now you can do Greg, who's on their support team. That's absolutely right. Yeah. So they're growing. They're doing the thing, and they're killing it. So if you have a distributor and you're looking to potentially make a move, if you don't have a distributor and you want to buy some games, be it used or new in box, or you're just somebody who's looking for an opportunity for good competitive pricing, make sure to give Flippin' Out Pinball, that's Zach and Nicole Meny, a call as soon as possible.
Yeah, just shop around. Give a couple of distros a call and see which one tickles your fancy. But I have had people tell me privately that they do enjoy working with Zach and Nicole, but mostly Nicole.
Nicole is great to work with, for sure. And last but certainly not least, Pinball Monk. Pinball Monk, I feel like, is often on all of these streams, frequents them all the time, and is the single most coveted, for me at least, mod that I absolutely need to get on several of my games. Rush, Guardians, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I need that flipper coil fan cooling kit, which keeps...
Or the fan for the power supply on those new machines.
Oh my gosh, they're so loud. I am really surprised nobody's made any complaints, honestly, because I don't have them. It's gone down a lot. The worst one was for Total Nuclear Annihilation from Spooky. Their fan is by far the loudest, and I don't have that here anymore, which has been kind of nice. But you know, I've got Jurassic, Godzilla, and TMNT in the background, and that would be one heck of an upgrade. So those are our sponsors. If you have any questions about them, please feel free to hit us up. Oh my God, we just switched back over to chat, and I see that I'm losing 2-1. That's disappointing.
Well, you deserved it.
I need to step this up for sure. Also, Insanity Falls asking, George, do you have lights on your upper ramp, or is that a reflection? I have. I'm gonna switch over to, what is it? Focus that one. So I have the cool lighting kit where it's wrapped completely around.
One of them is dead.
It's not that it's just darker. I have a lot of light on the playfield right now, so if I turn off the lights, you'll see that it's glowing. But this left ramp is a little bit darker, but it's there. It's just there's a lot.
I don't
of light
have
on
those
the
ramp
playfield.
lights, and that's something.
Oh man!
Sucks.
Well, now
I got the arcade. I got the arcade and the Hallmark light cycles.
But you don't have the ramp lighting kit. So even if you win tonight, you lose in some sense.
Thanks.
Oh man! Oh, Junior JRUK Junior asking if we have any mods on the machines. Now,
there you go.
There you go. Excellent question. I feel like we answered a bunch of those. I have on mine over here. I'm going to switch over to the battle view because I think you can see it. I have the larger light cycles, which it looks like you have the lit larger light cycles in the back.
That's right. Yeah.
I have the lit recognizer mod.
Nope.
I have the ramp lights. I have the Tron game over here on the scoop. I have the Flynn's.
That's a must. That's a must.
It's so well. The problem is you can't find it. Like
Yeah.
I don't think you can buy it anymore. Is the problem? And then I have Flynn's arcade over here on the right. And do you have any other mods?
So not really. So I personally, when it comes to mods, I like a mod that looks like it should have been there from the factory.
Right.
I don't like a bunch of toys just stuck willy-nilly everywhere for the ball to get stuck on and all that. I like everything to just sort of look like the way it was supposed to be. So the upgraded arcade, I got the light cycles, which are phenomenal. And then I moved the two original light cycles down here on the playfield. And then there's the Cora car right there, which was a car from somewhere. Other than that, nothing else. I would prefer the ramp lights, but when people get crazy with the putting the backboard screen in and putting in 3D printed arcades and all that, that's just tacky.
I'm in on the LCD for the backboard. Like I think that's great.
What do you like? Do you have like all your couches and stuff with like plastic wrap on them? God, that's tacky.
No, my couch is very comfortable, thank you.
I do have nicer playfield glass. This is, in fact, I don't know if you can see this. Do you have this back here? Up here in the corner, I don't know if you can see that.
No.
The Made in USA sticker is upside down.
Is that because you're in Canada?
No, it's just whoever stuck the sticker on stuck it on upside down. So then if I want it right side up, the sticker's down here on the playfield.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. That's pretty
And I don't want to
custom,
take it
Dave.
off because it's made in America. You got to make make my American friends feel good.
OG Tron means no Daft Punk, which is like half the appeal of this pin. Insanity Falls, you nailed it. Daft Punk's soundtrack is fantastic on this.
I actually have that on vinyl.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is it the de-resed LP or is it the actual soundtrack?
It's the actual soundtrack.
Okay. Now, I'm curious. Do you collect records? I'm assuming.
LMNOP. Good lord.
Oh my God, you have them alphabetized?
Of course I have them alphabetized, but I have them alphabetized and I can't freaking find it.
Is anybody else surprised at all that Dave's record collection is alphabetized?
Well, no, of course it's not. Of course it is. Come on. What the hell is it?
I don't alphabetize mine. I have to look through all of my records anytime I want to find something.
S-E-R-S-E. It must not. Oh, Daft Punk. D.
With a
Such
D.
An idiot.
Oh, were you looking for Tron?
D. Yes.
Or did you... Oh, wow. In the plastic on top of everything else.
Yeah, so I think it's blue. Is it blue? No, it's just black.
Okay.
No. This is like because they broke up, right? This is
Yeah,
actually
Daft
worth a
Punk
lot
said
of
they're
money.
done. Yeah.
This is like actually worth like a lot of money. This is a first print.
Oh, wow. Is there a way to keep track of first, second, or third, or multiple prints on records?
Yeah, so on the inside of a record, there's like a serial number,
Oh.
like around the thing.
I collect first edition, first print novels and books, and that has its own system to keep track of that as well, with a numbering system at the bottom. I'm a nerd, and you're collecting records. Okay.
I have a lunchbox too.
You have a wait, a Tron lunchbox?
No, it's a superhero lunchbox.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah, well, it's not mine. No, I bought this when I was in Massachusetts a couple weeks ago. Pretty happy with that.
Joel is upset to find out that you're winning 2-1 right now. Oh my god, Insanity Falls, if I could stream in a Daft Punk helmet all the time, I think I'd do it. All right.
As long as it has a fan.
David, we are
All right,
on
so-
to number 4, which is to start light cycle multi-ball. This is easy. This is easy. I already have a ball queued up. Are you ready for...
No,
Are you ready
was
to
gonna
give this a go?
A bit of a go there, but
Okay. I'm going to count us down. Dave is pointing out that Dave's camera is a mirror image. Are you reversed somehow? I can reverse you. I don't know. I don't even know how to tell, but it's an easy fix if you guys give me a second.
like the playfield cam or the player cam?
The player cam.
Ah!
It's definitely not the playfield. The playfield is fine. Yep, you're now sideways. So we're gonna do a transform, and we flip vertical. Nope, that was not it.
Yeah!
Transform. We're gonna flip vertical again, and then we're gonna come in here one more time, and we're gonna flip horizontal on a horizontal image. There. I also thought it looked fine, but Dave was pointing it out. There you go.
Oh, you're right.
There we go. Dave fixed it for us.
Huh. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Very good.
All right, I'm gonna count us down here.
All right, here we go.
This one's gonna be, once again, you go when I say plunge away. And I'm gonna start at the number.
Not on 3, we go on.
Not on
plunge away.
3, yeah. So 42, 41, 40, 39, 5, 2, 3, 1, plunge away.
Oh, I waited too long.
There's one.
Through the pop bumpers. Get it through the pop bumpers. You gotta make that shot. That's an awesome shot.
I need, I think, one more shot to start light cycle. Oh
Are
no!
you kidding me? I can't get a hold of the ball here.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Oh no. We're gonna try left ramp. Nope, that didn't work.
Oh, shit.
I can't find the shots at all. There goes Flynn's Arcade.
All right, we're getting there. Hold on. Put up that ramp.
And I drain. Oh my god. Just hit the shot, George. Hit the shot.
Oh, no. I missed that orbit shot through the tops. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. Oh, no, it went too far. Oh, no, here it comes. So
And
if
I
you plunge
drained
up
a
there,
second time.
No, it didn't get credit for it. Usually you can cheat by going up that way and coming back through the through the pops. And I gotta get the side ramp or something here.
Got it. Joel sucks.
Man. I really, really blew that one.
Whoo!
Jeez.
By the way, Joel, I know you're in here. I know that sounded really bad, but we came up with different call-outs, and Dave came up with a call-out for me that I have to say.
I'm pretty sure you chose that one yourself.
I think there's a video to prove it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. We are now sitting at 2 and 2, sir. Wait, is your like the face of, what is it, consternation? Is that around whether or not I chose Joel sucks, or whether or not you think I actually achieved light cycle?
Oh no, it's the fact that Joel is in here and he's not in the chat because he's so sad.
He jumped in earlier and he was so upset that you were beating me 2-1. I'm willing to bet that he dropped off.
Yeah, that one didn't go as well as I thought it would.
I'm just happy I'm still competing.
That one was well earned by you, sir. But of course, a broken clock is always right twice a day.
Well, in that case, this is the real test, because I don't think I've hit Quora intentionally once yet. And that's our next goal, is the first to start Quora multi-ball.
So you know, Quora is like a shot right beside the main ramp, and you're going through the spinner next to the recognizer. Which
you
is
want to
the
show on the playfield specifically where? You can point to it. They can see your playfield right now.
Right there. There's like a spinner right there. So there's this target here, this Zeus target, and this recognizer. So it's a bit tight, but it's a great shot. Wonderful shot.
Okay. I love it. I think it's great. I also like Quora as a character, and I like the fact that they're doing a third Tron, and I think there's still a huge focus on Quora and Flynn's son. So I'm
a
excited
huge
to
Tron fan, but I've given up all hope on that. And now if you go back and you watch Tron Legacy, it is a lot better in retrospect, I think, than it was at the time.
I almost walked out of the theater. I was so upset by it when I first saw it. And going back,
it's much better in retrospect.
Totally appreciate it. And on top of that, I have almost purchased, not the exact motorcycle, but there is a version. It's like a 2007, I think, Ducati GT 1000.
That's a beautiful bike.
It's such a beautiful bike. And that was basically the time at which Ducati gave up on the cafe racer. There was a big movement in I think it was like the early 2000s, late 90s, to go back to that style, but it just wasn't selling.
Flynn the Third, yes. Yes.
Feel like we need another wingback chair.
I'm a big Tron Legacy fan. That's why this is the first movie my wife and I saw together. Oh. And I got a pretty good deal on a pin that is quite expensive now, even worse than it was when I bought it. So this I'm being buried in this thing, but I'm a big fan of the original Tron and Tron Legacy, the movie. So I'm all in on Tron, which is why I have the vinyl.
Right.
So I'm very happy. But I heard Jared Leto has something to do with the new Tron, and that scares the shit out of me.
It does scare me as well. I can't think of a movie where he is, even though I can appreciate his acting skills, it's weird. He just seems like in Moby Dick, he seems like the albatross of a movie that seems good but ultimately fails horribly. Even though I appreciate typically his acting in most of the movies he plays in.
He was really great in the new Blade Runner 2045.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think he's like the blind, crazy dude. I thought he was super good in that because he had a very small, condensed role. He wasn't a major focus.
Right.
He was an important role. It wasn't the only role, but Jared Leto just scares the crap. Every movie he's in, I'm just like, fuck, this is terrible.
Yep. Yeah, it's so weird because I didn't like the new the original Suicide Squad. But 2049. Okay, good.
Thank you, Ice Ski Dude. Also, Jeff Bridges is in Old Man, which is
Yes.
on, I think,
Amazon? Yeah, I think it's Amazon.
I haven't seen it, but I saw a preview, and I'm like, ooh, that's right up my alley. I love Jeff Bridges.
Yep.
Love me some Jeff Bridges.
That will be happening soon. So,
Okay, so
Quora
we're into
multi-ball.
Quora multi-ball.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna
so
hit
what
the
is that,
start
5
button.
shots into Quora?
Is that it? Is it 5?
I don't know. I
This
just
is-
shoot it until it starts.
Yes.
It's on FX. Thank you,
and
SDU.
and it starts over here. Sorry, it qualifies it on the scoop, and then you have to hit the scoop. Honestly, that's the scariest part for me. I feel like I always fail on that scoop shot when I need to.
Dr. Curly Tech, did that Madison County movie have any bridges in it?
+1. You get a point for that. All right. Sir, I'm going to count down from 5. And this one, we actually start on 1. There's no gimmicks or fun stuff at all. I'm just going to do a really simple 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown and plunge on 1. 5,
I got you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit. There. Ah. In this shot requires a lot of detail on where on the flipper. That was too early. That was
Yep.
too early.
Got 1. Hi.
And there's 1.
I got 1. Oh, no. I got a danger. I do have a tilt
You got
bob
it.
confirmed.
I drained. So you got to get it on that right flipper. If you got it anywhere besides the right flipper, it's not happening.
I'm just trying not to die here. All right, there we go. There we go.
Also, I got the recognizer down. That gives me a little extra space.
I noticed
But it
none
also
of us seemed.
increases the amount of danger because you throw it into that friggin' toy. Ah! Come on.
There we go.
Gotta be on that right flipper. And that was too late. And that was way too late. And that was late. There's 2.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot.
All right.
Went off those slings. The slings are very dangerous. So I can go and I can dead bounce over to here. Okay, calm down for a second. There's 2. I got 2 more to go.
I got 3.
Oh,
Here we go. Here's number 4.
there's 4.
Nope. I missed 4.
I got another ball. That's 2 balls. Here comes the 3rd ball. I think I got 1 more.
I'm still on ball 1.
Now I started light cycle multi-ball.
You can bring it into light cycle.
I know, but it's like, damn it.
Oh my god, find the shot!
It's not a really difficult shot. That's the problem. Shit. I'm drained out. That's it. I gotta start another game.
Okay.
I went up the halfway up the ramp and right down the middle.
All right, I just drained. Oh, that was ball 2. So now I'm on ball 3. I think I just need 1 more shot. I don't know.
Okay, I gotta buckle down. This is embarrassing.
Yes, 1 more shot. So hit. Scoop, Quora, Joel sucks. Got it. Yes!
This is not going. This is bad. I need that trophy.
Nice. Whoo!
Ah! I've let my family down. The honor of my family has been destroyed.
I'm the honor of your family is safe. This is just pinball.
That sounds like a loser. Sounds like something a loser would say.
All right.
You ain't first, you're last.
Ice-Ski-Doo is saying you're wearing a T-Pain hat? I'm not sure.
No, it's a TPN hat. This is one that one that Joel got us. Although I got dinged on the duty to bring it across the border, for frig's sakes. Pain in the ass.
It looks awesome.
Too.
That's how Dave earlier knew it was reversed, because your hat was likely showing up backwards. That makes sense. Well played. Well played.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
All right.
What do we got going on in chat over here?
I just was
Nice
giving
shakeout. Yes, that was pure skill. You don't come 90th at the Pintastic Silver Ball Rumble
Oh wow.
by not having a good shakeout. Shakeout game on the toppers. Thank you.
I'm trying a new drink. It's a raspberry cream vodka
Myself
pop.
up a Labatt Blue. Oh God, I hate Labatt so much.
Why do you hate Labatt? It's got to be the saltiest of all of the beers, and it's from Canada, right?
Yeah. So my hometown, I'm from New Brunswick, which is my province, right above Maine, where Ice-Ski-Doo is from. It's basically my province is the Maine of my country.
Okay.
And we have the most breweries in my city per capita than anywhere else, like in North America.
Wait a second. When you say the Maine of your country, do you mean it's like the state that people forget exists because it's so far north? Okay, got it.
Yeah. So we're the province where everybody from Ontario and Quebec drives through to get to Nova Scotia.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. We're like the bathroom province.
The bathroom province.
Yeah, we're a really great province, but it's one of those ones where you're like, oh, there's Ontario and Nova Scotia and Newfoundland, and then you're like, oh yeah, and then there's New Brunswick. We're like Manitoba. People are like, oh yeah, Manitoba, that exists. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we have a lot of craft breweries, and a couple of my friends, one of my friends was actually the head brewer at a British ale kind of brewery, which is the sort of the largest by volume outside of the big, Labatt's and Anheuser-Busch and all those guys in the province. And I loved those beers. I'm not a big fan of the hoppy beers. I was a big fan of that. And then 3 years ago, I was diagnosed as celiac, so I can't drink beer anymore.
Ooh, but
and it is terrible.
I want you to see this right there. You see that?
Yes.
This is a gluten-free beer.
Yeah, so it's made with corn millet.
Oh, are you also does celiac also respond to corn gluten?
No, so it's barley. Barley is the big thing. Barley and wheat. Mm-hmm. Beer, of course, uses barley.
Yes.
Barley malt.
Now, I don't have celiac, at least, and I haven't been tested. It's just a sensitivity, but I also go gluten-free, and mine is just upset stomach, feeling nauseous, and like ridiculous.
Honest to God, there is more gluten in stuff you'll even know. So even though you're like, oh, I'm gluten-free, you got to check your soy sauce. Your soy sauce.
I have special soy sauce. No. It just blows my mind every time I come across something new where I'm like, that has gluten in it? What do you mean I can't eat Pop-Tarts? Oh, what do you mean? That was the hardest one. I love Pop-Tarts. I grew up eating nothing but Pop-Tarts. Yes. That was... No. I knew Pop-Tarts had gluten in them.
No, but I'm just saying you grew up on Pop-Tarts.
Yes, I did. Yeah, no idea how this body happened with... Oh, that's right. That's exactly how this body happened was Pop-Tarts.
Fueled by Pop-Tarts and sadness. George
exactly.
Fisher.
Yes. Oh my God. Mountain Dew and Pop-Tarts. That was what I ate and drank basically for dinner and lunch every day.
I eat pretty healthy for the most part, but I'm still chubby.
It is a constant battle every day. I had a salad. That's all I'm having with alcohol today.
Ugh. Yeah. I
what?
Tea.
No, Insanity Falls. Honey roasted peanuts have gluten? I just bought salted cashews. I didn't even think of checking to see if the cashews had gluten in them.
Honest to God, they do. They may contain.
Oh my God.
Wheat. may contain wheat.
It's so frustrating. And then on top of everything else, like I go to, dairy is it's like, I don't think it's an allergy, but man, is it bad. And
lactose.
So whatever, I stay away from
this
dairy.
This is how we know that you and I are over like 35.
Yeah,
because we're having a
exactly.
stream where everybody who's watching on any other channel anywhere else on Twitch besides Pinball is like 12.
Yeah.
And then you come on over here to the pinball area, and we're all like, God, my knees are so sore. Do your knees hurt from standing, George Fisher III?
You forgot the Richard. If you're gonna go that route, yeah.
Very good. Yes.
Oh, we're checking.
Tons of fun.
Contains cashews, organic high oleic sunflower oil, and salt. But it is processed in a facility that also handles egg, milk, peanut, soy, and other tree nut and wheat ingredients.
There you go.
There you go. So David has celiac. So mine is a sensitivity, but he, on the other hand, would see that note down there at the bottom and be like, "Done. It's not gluten-free."
I would be terrible. It would just be terrible.
Oh, yeah. By the way, sorry. This is Jay-Z. Jay-Z is stopping by here and listening
I think
to
you
just
mean
half of our.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Panda.
Or Dance Panda, if you happen to follow the stream.
Sweaty head
Right.
now.
Yeah. You just got back from teaching a class.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Very cool. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. I like that. I feel like I need
Yeah.
to say that. All right.
Like that band you guys have, ZZ Top.
ZZ Top. I'm sure that's exactly how everyone pronounces
Or a
it.
Corvette Z06.
Wow, the Z6 series. Got it. Okay. Do you actually, every time you go to say Z, actually say Z because of Rush?
Yeah, none of us say Z up here. I mean, people are often corrected when they say Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cobweb, exactly, because of YYZ. So we need to change to do see a simulation to 5 balls. Or we could skip it and maybe go from the bottom up.
Well,
we don't have a ton
got
of time
30
left.
minutes left.
No, we have 22 minutes left.
Okay, so let's try a start gem, because I feel like that's going to be really hard.
Let's do it. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I have only hit 1 gem on purpose so far.
Yeah, so gem, do you have my so gem is the little shot right under the ramp here.
You know what? I think we need more clarification on where on the ramp that is, because it's not so much. I feel like
so
here
you
at
got to
the
shoot.
top
You're gonna have to shoot from this flipper, and you got to go. So there's the main ramp that goes around, and then there's the recognizer here in the middle, and there's a little spot right there. It goes up and under. Just let me grab it here. There. So you cup it on the bottom, and then it kind of it loops over. Right there. Right
Perfect.
there. So that's where that is.
Dave, thank you. Now I think
Yes.
we all know. Now, would you like to count us down on this one, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget,
sure.
you need to restart.
So we're gonna go on. I have to drain this ball out here. I still have another ball for my.
If
ball
you
of
have it turned on,
sadness
you can
thing.
do the left flipper start button.
Oh, come on. We're gonna do this the proper way. We're not gonna do this the Keith Johnson cheater hold the button way. I want to get
Insanity
that
Falls.
countdown to that bonus in that match screen.
I assume
Okay,
that
so I'm gonna
everyone
count it down.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So we're gonna go on Joel is terrible. Okay.
Okay.
So Joel is terrible. So there's a way
going.
to cheat. Did you know how to cheat your way
Yes.
into Quora?
I tried. It's
So
not
did I.
into Quora. It gives you one
I love
Quora.
how none of us actually mentioned that. There's one
yeah.
into Quora.
You what?
So there's another way to cheat on a Pro. I don't think you can do it on the LE.
I do not have the LE.
So what you do is you try to bounce it off that. Oh, there's 2.
Oh, you did the bank shot?
Yeah. So if you go off the O. Whoop, that was too early.
Got one. I'll take my one.
All right, so now the recognizer is down. When the recognizer is down, you actually get a little extra wiggle room on the gem
so
shot, because you get a little extra. You get about a you get about a George Fisher's width of extra space there.
All right, there's two.
Two? Oh, come on. Left drain out the left side. This is my ball 3 here. We're in trouble. And I missed it again, the cheater shot again. So you can plunge, and you can actually just kiss that switch.
I know. Oh my God, did I just drain ball 3? No. Okay, now I'm on ball 3. I'm gonna try and kiss it. Oh, I missed it by that much.
Oh, fumble. That's ball 3 for me. That sucks, because I had 2 really good ones there. Oh, see? That's where you it's the sweet spot. Right about, nope. So
All right,
once
so
you
I
hit
can-
switch the screw.
I can take my time here. I can take my time. So I'm gonna take I've trapped up. I've got light cycle lit, and I can start this in light cycle. All right, I'm so ready to say Joel sucks. I started light cycle. That's fine.
See, there was a shot into gem off that top flipper, but because that recognizer is still up, I got a little less space than I want.
No! Oh my God, I got a ball save. I got a crazy ball save out of that.
How did you get a ball save?
Oh yes, I just started gem. Joel sucks.
Oh,
I was in a multi-ball. And yes!
that's terrible.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got into light cycle. That was obviously completely on purpose. I'm just gonna hit this little button here. Oh. Right,
And it does
right
the thing
here.
too, the little thing with the number.
It does, yeah, where it rotates into place. It feels really good. How's your confidence feeling so far, knowing we have roughly about 18 minutes left?
Well, I'm just gonna wait for the drug test to come in, George Fisher. Hey, I peed in the bottle and I sent it down to Dennis Creasel. He's gonna analyze them.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if yours comes back with some sort of enhancement, this isn't gonna count. I'm sorry.
Does alcohol count as an enhancement?
No,
Okay, then I'm
certainly
good.
not. But I know you're on something there. You're on,
Caffeine
Elwyn
and
blood transfusions or
Tiger's
George
blood.
Fisher sweat. Or Eric Stone sweat.
Or that other guy who placed highly that one time.
Yes, right. You got like Raymond Davidson scent in a bottle, and you're just like, I know
Oh
what
my
you're
God.
doing.
My mind immediately went to like someone actually sniffing that as you said it. All right, so we have Sea of Simulation, Light Cycle, and Quora. Complete 3 modes or get an extra ball. Which of those modes do you want to do next?
We'll do the extra ball. I think it's 8 to the main ramp.
Okay, done. I'm hitting the start button. And you can count us down again, sir.
All right, we're gonna go on go.
On go, okay.
Okay, ready, set, go. Oh,
Oh, wait. I should probably be in this mode.
Go.
Fight.
There's one.
One. There's the chorus shaft.
There's
And
two.
there.
There's three.
Oh, no. Okay.
Darn it.
There's two. Ugh.
There's four. And you were correct. There's five.
Five. There's a way, like, if you're really good, you can just repeat that ramp.
I'm trying.
You know what I mean?
Whew, I'm at five.
There's six.
Ah! And I just drained. Go, 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 go! Quicker! There's six. Two more.
Lit.
What?
Farfin
Seven.
Nugent? What was
Seven.
that? Tomfoolery.
Ah, nice! Ah, I got a gem shot.
I got a couple gem shots. That's what happens when you're as good as me, my friend. They just happen.
Nicely
you want
done. Nicely
Except when you want
done.
me.
Whew.
That's right. Bow down and view me and be humble before the podcast master of TPN.
You are the podcast master of TPN, aren't you?
That's what they tell me.
That's yeah. You have you're the most popular podcast on TPN. Is that correct?
Well, I probably.
Probably.
I don't want to be a little bit, I don't want to feed anybody's ego or what, we're a bit of a big deal on the TPN, but a lot of that has to do with Ron Hallett because he has a huge following and he adds so much to the podcast that only I can take. But yeah, we're a big deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. We're like the George Richard Fisher the Third of podcasting.
Okay. so
Cool.
that means there's
Cool.
yeah. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
All right, going back to objectives. We have limited time left, and I need to give you an opportunity to catch back up here. We're at 3 to 4. We have complete 3 modes, cycle and Quora multi-ball simultaneously, or see a simulation.
I think that's the one. Light cycle and Quora. Do they have to be stacked, or you just have to start both of them?
In this case, let's say you have to start. You can do either stacked or independently. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep, that's good.
All right, let's do it. And I'm restarted. I'm going to switch over to battle. I am ready for your countdown, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go on shilling out pinball. 3, 2, 1, shilling out pinball.
Fight.
I think I went too early on that one. I think I cheated.
That's all good.
Alright, so Quora multi-ball, we've been through that one before. You gotta go into the spinner, and the light cycle, that's where you gotta shoot any of the yellow flashing squares. Those are all of the main shots. You gotta shoot one of every main shot.
All right, I am just hitting the hell out of that. Okay, first drain. It's fine. We're gonna combo it all up here.
Gotta get up that ramp. Killing me here. Oh my god, that's 2 clunky clunks in there. Not going to enjoy that one. If you get too far up that orbit, you don't get the credit for that top shot.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That's ball 2 for me. I'm on ball 3 now. Now the pressure's on.
All right, so I got light cycle. I think I just need one more shot. Yep, I got last shot here.
Cycle.
I have Quora lit. Joel sucks. I am in light cycle and Quora stacked. I started both.
Well, that's disappointing.
I also nudged the machine into a different state at one point and think I got a double danger.
Oh, so far off.
Oh my god,
I got the
left
light
shoulder
cycle. I think I
hurts.
had maybe 3 more shots on the Quora. I was really not close.
I just went for Quora and like accidentally landed light cycle as I was going for Quora.
Well, I was trying to hit Quora, and I kept hitting the ramp.
That,
Damn it.
sir, I feel your frustration, but I'm gonna hit this button here. Oh no! All right, it's 5-3. Dave, this is what it comes down to. This is the moment.
It does. It does.
2 more challenges, and then there's the one that's not documented when we go to objectives. There's only 10 modes here. We have roughly about 10 minutes before we have to end. We can get through 2 more modes. Pick the next one, sir.
Let's try completing 3 modes. So to complete a mode, you need a super jackpot. So that's going to be a hard one.
Well, Zeus, you could do Zeus, Clue, and Flynn. You could do Recognizer,
Recognizer, and Tron.
and Tron. Those would probably be the 3 easiest.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
All right, I think we can do this.
Let's do it.
Damn it, I really needed that one.
I need this one. All right, hat's coming backwards. I don't know if you know this, but the last time I turned the hat backwards, I beat Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, crap. You turned yours backwards, too. That's a problem.
I've now negated all of your hat backwardsness.
Awesome. I'm going to count us down. Feel the rhythm. Do the thing. Eat the stuff. Here's your bling. Dave, plunge away.
Oh, for God's sake. What are we doing again? Oh, yeah, 3 modes.
Yep, 3 modes. All right, I already got Recognizer done. Where is Flynn? Is Flynn even lit? No, Flynn is not lit.
I lit him, but I haven't found him. I have Flynn completed.
And I drain. I got 2 letters of Tron.
They're just gonna get recognized.
I got the R. I just need the T. Let's see, can I hit the T like that? Oh! Got it. All right, so Tron is done. No, Tron is flashing. So oh no, I just drained. I just drained. Oh my God. David's backwards hat looks like a hairnet.
Oh, that's sad.
That is. Where is Flynn? I don't understand where it is. You have to get into Flynn's arcade to start Flynn, right?
I think so then.
Screw it. I'm doing Zeus.
I got Zeus completed.
Crap, I keep hitting.
And I almost had Clue completed, but I couldn't get it in the scoop.
Oh my God, I just drained. I'm out. 3 balls done. So this is all on you. If you can do it in this ball, you're good. Or sorry, in this one game.
I don't think that target is working on my recognizer.
Man, there's a lot of excuses I feel like being thrown out here.
I'm dead
about
serious. Somebody's got to go back and look at that and then clip it, please. Like that target's working. There you go. There's 3.
You got it?
I did indeed.
You got to say the words.
Oh, tomfoolery?
Yes, tomfoolery.
That's a really hard statement.
That is a really hard word to say.
I just keep wanting to say Joel sucks, but then I realize that's the one that you chose.
All right, we have 4 minutes. We've got one battle. There's no way we're going to do Sea of Simulation in 4 minutes.
Okay,
we need a different challenge.
First one to get an end-of-line jackpot.
An end-of-line jackpot. Okay.
End-of-line jackpot is upper flipper to arcade.
Done. You can do it on the plunge, right? 2 flips.
You can do it any time. As long
okay.
The value is not what matters here.
All right. In that case, if this is what we're doing here, man, would this be the first tie on Iron Pinball? Like, we don't have a choice. We have to end at 7:55 to give Eric an opportunity.
Yep, exactly.
Okay,
so
let's do this.
You're comfortable. You're always the guy that finishes in 3 minutes. So we're fine?
Yes.
Okay,
we're
good.
fine. We got this. All right. The countdown is really important here. Hat's going backwards.
Gotta put my hairnet on.
All right.
It looks silly. It does look silly, doesn't it? I'm just gonna do it.
No, you look great. You look fantastic. Okay. Or pintastic.
That means a lot, George.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you count us down, sir.
3, 2, 1, plunge.
Joel sucks.
Fuck off. You did not.
I totally nailed it. 2 flips.
This is ridiculous.
I surprised myself. Dr. Curly Tech is standing out. He totally did. Oh, Manu. Oh man, with the flying elbow.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit that button.
You just want to take the steering wheel and just drag it off an embankment.
Oh my God, wonderful Tommy Boy reference, right? Son, did you eat paint chips as a kid? No, why?
Oh, good. Well fought, George Fisher. Well fought.
That was very well fought. Now, I hope you're checking the screen. I have a very specific screen for this situation. And I've got to turn down the music here so we can go to this scene. That is the absolute wrong scene. I mean this scene.
It's so
right
much
here.
Anticlimactic there, wasn't it? It was a great job.
Thank you.
So
that's
good.
how I
you
roll.
Totally ruined your moment, you piece of shit.
I ruined it. But still, Dave, thank you so much for...
It was closer than I thought. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that was great.
It didn't end up in a blowout. I figured it was going to end up in a blowout.
No,
Happy.
That was awesome. That was really well played. I gotta say, some of the best chat Iron
We
Pinball
got USA chants
ever
over
seen.
here in chat.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even think about it. This was Canada. Like, you could have framed this as though it was Canada versus USA.
That's true. Oh.
Opportunity for a
we
rematch,
missed a huge opportunity there.
Yeah.
Everybody
Wow.
knows that Colorado is like the toilet bowl of America. What's your town?
I am in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah. Fort Collins, that's right where you're gonna put the hole.
Yes, yeah, that's the
Colorado's the bowl. Fort Collins, that's the hole.
Oh my gosh, Dave. Everyone here, if you have not checked out Silver Ball Chronicles, you absolutely should. Amazing podcast about the history of pinball. You are on how many episodes at this point, Dave?
Yeah, so we're about to record next week, episode 20, 25, 26. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know that. It's kind of my show. The next episode, here's an exclusive on Iron Pinball. The next topic will be Gottlieb System 80. So the transition from System 1 in 1979, 1980 into the System 80. All those wide bodies. You got Spider-Man, that amazing game Circus. Everybody loves Circus.
Does that include Superman as well?
No, Superman was an Atari game from the late 70s. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be all the Gottliebs in there. A Black Hole, that's a real good one. Haunted House. Some stories around those. So that's the next one. That's the next episode we're recording this week, and then it takes me like a week or two to edit. It's summertime. I'm a little slack.
Yeah.
But what's with all the confetti? Do we still need that?
I mean, I could change the scene. It's weird. The button doesn't work anymore. I keep trying to move it back to just standard chatting.
Do we really need that?
Yeah, I can't get it off of the Iron Pinball Champ screen. Oh, there it goes.
Man,
there it goes. Okay,
that's
we're
really
cool.
weird. Oh, there we go.
There
See?
it is.
It's much better.
Yes.
But you can check that out. It's on the TPN feed. We pop up with all the other ones. If you want a direct feed, you can just search Silver Ball Chronicles in any podcatcher except Spotify, because they have some weird thing in their background algorithm, and they can't reconcile my RSS feed, which is really, really annoying. But if you're on Google, Apple Podcasts, you're on Stitcher,
Podbean, Stitcher,
WikiFeet, wherever you get your podcasts, you can find all of that stuff. And if you want to see all of the back episodes and you don't have a podcast app, you can go to silverballchronicles.com, and at the bottom there's an archive. You just click on each one of those and it'll go to a direct spot, and you can download it there and listen.
Awesome. Dave, you are fantastic. Joel obviously sucks.
I know.
I think I said that at least 6 times.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you so much for being here. We are going to show our amazing sponsors. We have a quick video. We're going to walk through that, and then we're going to end exactly in 2 minutes, and Eric will be taking over. So we're not going to raid someone. If you guys want to hang on, Eric should be picking up within roughly about 2 minutes and taking over. If you hang on here, you just should see the
You want to
screen
see
start any
actual
minute.
playing. Eric Wertenberger,
Like,
man.
actual good pinball playing at that point.
Like actual good play.
Yeah.
He sold out. He's the guy. He's the Cincinnati guy. He's the guy behind Cincinnati. And they have sold out like 4 days of tournaments.
Yes.
He knows what he's talking about when it comes to playing pinball.
He does. In fact, the first tutorial I ever saw, multi-stream or multi-episode tutorial, was for Game of Thrones. That he did on a Game of Thrones, which was, I think, 3 different episodes walking through every part of the rule set.
Did you know he worked on the code update with Dwight as a beta tester on that?
I heard that.
NDA.
Oh,
he was under NDA, and he like did all the testing and stuff.
Yeah, Eric is fantastic, super helpful, and if you ever have questions about Stranger Things, which he has spent so much time working on to bring to make functional, because he had an LE or pretty much anything, just Eric is there. He's available and he's wonderful. So he'll be starting here any minute. I'm going to switch over to the commercial. Dave, thank you again, and everyone, check out the Pinball Network. Yeah, and have a good night.
Had a lot of fun.
Switching over to commercial.
Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs, and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com.
Scorbit is excited to announce Achievements, the latest in an amazing series of features available to thousands of connected pinball machines around the world. Achievements are part of Scorbit's free open platform. Scorbit already supports hundreds of pinball machines from the 1970s to today. Give your games new life by connecting them to the Scorbit platform and the universe of applications for pinball machines.